Hey guys, it's Melanie Hines. This is your Iraqi Dinar summary on New Year's Day. The biggest piece is the guys didn't send us anything this morning. In fact, they had to delete everything else. So they deleted all the former intel they had sent me. So I don't know if that's just to keep them safe. It doesn't matter. We always want them safe. So I went and got some articles. The biggest article was Iraq shipped over 73 million barrels of oil to the U.S. in 2025. So obviously their relationship with us is fine, great. Military court jails officers over Iraqi's Nashira training camp incident. They even sentenced a brigadier general. So justice is being served all over the globe, I think, because of the countries that are in these new systems. The countries that are not are where you see all the problems going on. I don't focus on that, guys. I teach you how to manifest this. Guys, so then I went to everybody else. And again, yesterday I did the most intel, and I did it in 3 pieces because we had a lot. So it was still coming in yesterday, but today it's not coming in. So I wonder what that means. We all know Iraq's on a 3-day holiday too. So yesterday, if you look at my On the Road Live, which is live, it was an On the Road Live. Just go to 9 minutes and get the intel, okay? If you don't want the Happy New Year's Eve or whatever, just go to 9 minutes. That's where the intel starts. The second one was the biggest summary. It was a typical summary, but I did it live because it was New Year's Eve. And so I did it live. It was 11 minutes. It was chock full of intel after the first 4 minutes. Okay. Then the third one was 30 minutes, but we also went into how to manifest this. And so you can go get the intel from yesterday on those to watch those live streams. Then today, this is a summary as of today. I thought it was telling that nobody sent anything today, and everything they did send, all they sent was music, because they're keeping in touch with us, but they had to delete everything back from November. Everything they sent in the month of December was deleted, and I'm just saying, right? So Mark Z is the top of the intel summary today. It says government formation and 2026 budget, top priorities for Parliament. It seems to be a mad dash for the budget, HCL and PMF. All of these, we have been told, were the key pieces for the change of the value of the dinar. They expect to do these within days. So guys, I think we're right on top of this. Bruce, he said, we are likely in play for notifications on Friday. We've been told by some people in Wells Fargo that looking for a weekend kickoff this weekend includes Friday and Saturday. Everything could start after the 1st. I don't know that we would get notified on New Year's Day. I think we're looking to a really beautiful start for the new year. Of course, his intel contacts, I listened to him years ago. His intel contacts are from the U.S. Treasury. Mark Z has his own group. He has an SKR, that's a safekeeping receipt, meaning in the beginning, he was part of a group that they got together, kind of collectively bargained a rate. So he could have been part of the pre-2011 where they might have contract rates. Because evidently I remember somebody saying there were some contract rates prior to 2011. But just because those people have contract rates does not mean you can get a contract rate. Be careful you don't get deceived. Because they could open the collection centers to collect your currency and get it under their previous contract rate. You sign an NDA, you lose the rights to it, and then who knows? I mean, be careful. There could be a lot of wolves looking to take your currency from you. That's why God gave me the 3 steps to a safe exchange. I'm just saying. Guru Claire, the Iraqi parliament opens nominations for the positions of president of the republic. The application period will be only 3 days. There's a holiday for 3 days. I don't know if they're applying then. According to the constitutional procedures, the election of the Speaker of Parliament and his 2 deputies is supposed to be followed by the election of the President of the Republic within 30 days of the first session. So we wait. Guru Jeff, the year of 2025 was a year of preparation to go international in 26. He thinks it's great stuff. I do too. Frank 26, last night he did a live stream. He usually does his way after mine, like in the evening. So I get his stuff in the morning. So this is catching you up. Security and stability is what we need for the new exchange rate. And we, the United States, are bragging about it. So is Sudani, Iraq. Everybody's bragging about security and stability. Why? Because I think we're all in the same system now. I think it's duplicated. Iraq was the pinnacle, then it duplicated into Turkey, then to Syria. As far as we can tell, there's no way to know that, guys. It's in the hands of the central bankers and the central banks. So if you believe that, comment down below, say, I believe that. If you don't, comment down below what you do believe. I love comments. It's great. And I reply to most comments. Militiaman, reforms like deleting the 3 zeros, simplify transactions, preparing for a real effective exchange rate, adjusting based on reserves and growth. Growth is part of the non-oil resources. These developments indicate readiness for a managed revaluation of the dinar to reflect fundamentals. That's what a rear rate is about. It's about fundamentals such as 16 trillion worth of natural resources, historically low inflation, political smoothness, which we just witnessed with the election. Yes, according to our military, they have biometric voting. They also had paper ballots alongside to compare and contrast, just like they audited the systems under the old system and the new system to make sure they're yielding the same results before they turn on the new system completely. Samson, article, Syria unveils its new currency. Yes, they're talking about deleting some zeros off their currency. I don't hold Syria's currency, so it doesn't matter to me. If you do, comment down below what currencies you do hold. Don't say how much you have. Just say what. I hold the dinar, the dong, the rial, the rupiah, and the zim bonds. I hold all those. So, and I also hold cryptos. And so if you want to know what I hold and how I handle that, become a member on the other side of my channel. Jeff says, Iraq is extremely close to getting back on the international world stage along with their sovereignty. We're right at the cusp of the rate change. Both the U.S. and the United Nations are exiting Iraq right now by the end of this year, so they will have their full sovereignty. That's critical in this. And that was his update as of yesterday. That's when I got it. Frank 26, Omar, there is chatter that once the 2026 budget is confirmed, they will introduce a new exchange rate for the dinar. The Central Bank of Iraq is in the loop on this. The Central Bank of Iraq is in hold of this. We have Forex letters that prove it, that it's preloaded on the Forex at 481.01. I shared that. I talked about that. I also talked about the deletion of the 3 zeros, how that's going to be in country only. You'll still be able to take your $25,000 notes, your $100,000 notes, and get whatever the value is. For example, if you have a $100,000 note, it should be worth 100,000 US dollars. I know it seems crazy, but you know, God can hide things to certain people, and it's 11:11 on the clock right now, which is promised land if you have the Luke Harding's prophetic numbers book. So guys, I think we're crossing over. Frank 26 also said, Omar, there is chatter that once the 2026 budget is confirmed, they will introduce a new exchange rate. The Central Bank of Iraq is in the loop. When they open up the budget of 26, it won't be at that old rate of 1310. I'm sure. Sandy Ingram, Speaker of Parliament, has been elected. The reason why this is so exciting and so important is because this means Iraq will not repeat the same saga they did the last time. Iraq is no longer stuck. They have elected a Speaker of Parliament, which happens next. The Speaker must elect through voting a president of the president. Will then have 15 days to elect the Prime Minister. After that, the Prime Minister will have 30 days to facilitate an entire government. The government is functioning, and this is excellent news. That's according to Sandy Ingram. I like those details. If you like those details, tell me you like this summary, because I give you the summary of everybody. I save you time for those busy people. Happy New Year. I know you're having a good day. For the fourth day, Iran is witnessing popular protests in several provinces and cities due to poor economic and living conditions resulting from rising prices against the backdrop of the collapse of the local currency. One of our intel providers saying that's why they held it up, because Iran is having problems because their currency is worth nothing. They've been deflated. They're probably looking for a regime change. That's kind of how the game works. When somebody's not playing, you know, they want this new global currency reset system in. And if you want more information, you'll join us. I'll be live again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good day with your family. Comment down below. What are you doing today? I love you. God bless. Bye.